Tip number 1, did you know that your ceiling fans offer 2 different directional settings? There's a little switch typically on your ceiling fan, and I'll show you here on mine. It's right up here. That allows you to change the direction that your fan is rotating. For instance, in the winter months, you should be operating them in a clockwise direction that pushes warm, trapped air from the ceiling down. In the summer months, your fan should operate in a counterclockwise direction to create a comfortable living area with the downward draft. Tip number 2, during the summer months, make sure that you close all of your shades in your house, reducing the amount of ultraviolet light that's being let in. In the winter months, make sure you open them up, increase the amount of UV light that's coming into your house and heating your house up naturally. Tip number 3, did you know, based on the season, that you should be changing the settings on your vents, whether it's summer or winter? Yeah, for instance, right now I'm in my basement and it's pretty chilly outside, about 10 degrees. And what I do during the winter is I open up all the vents that are in my basement, forcing warm air to go up through my house. Then, if it's summertime, I close all of my vents that are in my basement and open up the vents that are upstairs. This in turn forces all the cool air to settle down through my house. Tip number 4, have you made the switch to compact fluorescent light bulbs yet? If you haven't, then you may be wasting a lot of extra money. A typical CFL bulb will last 5 to 7 years, and in my instance, these bulbs will save about $57 per bulb over its lifetime. So let's say that this one bulb lasts about, say for instance, 6 years. If I have 50 of those light bulbs and they're lasting 6 years each, that number equates to about $2,850 I'm saving by switching all of my light fixtures to CFLs. Have you made the switch yet?
Tip number 6, purchasing a programmable thermostat is one of my favorite recommendations on how to save money on your electric bill. I personally purchased the Nest thermostat in December of 2014 and have lowered my electric usage by about 15 to 20% each month. Over the last 14 of the last 15 months, my electric bill has been lower than it was in the previous year, and the temps have been relatively the same. In purchasing my programmable thermostat, I highly recommend utilizing the auto away, the learning feature, and the schedule. I utilize the schedule to allow the temps to get colder at night during the winter and warmer at night during the summer nights. These 3 features alone are what makes the programmable thermostat so valuable. Hopefully it'll save you as much money as it has me.
Tip number 7, do you have a fireplace like this in your house? If you don't, then you might be wasting a few extra dollars by using your furnace to heat your entire house. By using this fireplace, you can naturally pump hot air into either your main level or your lower levels, and heat will naturally rise throughout your house. We use this as opposed to using our furnace, which has to heat the entire house in order to get it to an exact temperature. And maybe you and your dog might just be a little bit happier. Tip number 8, do you have an electric water heater that's heating up all the hot water in your house? Consider when you're away on vacation or not using the hot water to turn it on to a vacation mode in order to help you save a few extra dollars each month. This will help you save some money on your hot water and keep you out of hot water with your budget. Tip number 9, utilizing space heaters for small areas. This tip will help you save money as opposed to heating up your entire house with your furnace. I don't usually recommend using space heaters, but in this instance, I'm heating up an area that's about 400 to 500 square feet. So find a space heater, like the one I have here, to heat up a specific area based on the square feet that you have. So this might be a little better efficiency than using your furnace that will have to heat the entire house.
Tip number 10. Did you know that your clothes dryer is your second largest energy consuming appliance in your home? Are you only drying your clothes in a dryer due to the convenience it provides? Consider hanging up your clothes over a clothesline like they did during the Great Depression or on rural farms. During the winter months, you can buy a clothes rack or even hang them over a stairwell rail or chair. All of these are free options to get your clothes dry and will do the job just as good.
Hopefully these 10 tips will help you save a few extra dollars on your electric bill month over month. If you like the video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to the 3 Thrifty Guys YouTube channel. Thanks.